Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of GPU June. As we all know, June is a time that we celebrate the history of GPUs that have made a difference on how we play games. From the humble beginnings of video shifters and video address generators in the 70s to the revolutionary 3D Voodoo cards from the 90s to the modern stream processing units that can handle ray tracing and deep learning. GPUs have come a long way. So why don't we start selecting a card for this GPU June episode? As you can see on this table, I have several cards that I can use for GPU June. Maybe I can do another 3DFX video card with this beautiful 3DFX PCI Voodoo 3000. Or maybe I can do a rush video with this card that I have here. Fortunately, there are many videos about these cards, so I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel and do another video about this. So let's see, what else do I have here. I do have an ATI 9800 that I can do a video, but the same, there are so many videos about this ones. Or maybe I can do something different. How about the GeForce4 TI 4200? Well, that's a really nice card, but the same again. So many videos have been done about that one. Maybe the GeForce2 MX 400 that I have here with 64 megabytes. That can work too. Or something different. Something that hasn't been done yet, or maybe there's not that many videos about, which is the GeForce4 MX 4000. This model is a BFG Tech ASL MX 4000, which is 128 megabytes of memory. So why don't we take a look and see what makes this card unique. The GeForce MX 4000 was released on December 14, 2003. The MX 4000 was part of the budget MX family of the GeForce 4 series. The MX family was targeted to the entry-level market, while the high-performance TI family was targeted at the mid-range to high-end market. Like I mentioned earlier, the card that I'll be testing is a BFG Tech with 128 megabytes of memory. So let's run some benchmarks and see how it performs. Let's start with 3D Mark 2000. As you can see here, this is the helicopter scene, and it looks really nice. It looks really decent. There is a bit of stutter here and there, but not that much. Overall, it plays really well. It benchmarks really well. And I'm not going to show the whole video. I'm just going to show the beginning part of the helicopter scene and the end part where we get the 3D Mark score. So the score that we got on the 3D Mark 2000 is 5703, which is not bad for this card. That puts us close to the GeForce 2 256 scores. Now the reviews that I found about this card were not really positive, they were mostly negative. And it's because it was considered an old card, comparable to the GeForce 2 MX series. And this is because the specs for the GeForce 2 is really close to the GeForce 4 MX series. Also, the lack of vertex shaders didn't really help, and as you can see here on this screenshot, it wasn't even capable of using DirectX 8. So no wonder it was considered the Walmart special. And now it's time for some game footage. I do want to warn you guys about the missing textures and flashing lights. If you guys are sensitive, please be careful. First game we're going to test is Giant Citizens of Kabuto. As you can see here, it's missing some textures. And it's not great.
Closer, okay? See you then, guys. Wait, don't shut the hatch. Don't shut the hatch. Okay. Wait.
Next game is Tomb Raider 3. This game has the same problem as the first game. It's missing textures and it's actually flashing lights, as you can see here, and it's not great, not a good gameplay. Coming up next is Need for Speed Underground. This game is at the lowest setting, and as you can see on the screen, it is playable. Please don't criticize my driving, I really suck at this game. The next game we're gonna play is Call of Duty.
Before starting the obstacle course, read each of these important signs and do what they tell you. Good. Now check your objectives. You'll notice that your current objective is highlighted. In addition, the location of your current objective is marked by the star on your compass. As you approach your current objective, the star will move toward the center of your compass. That's it. Close enough. You will notice that objective is...
So what's my take on this video card? Well, all the games that I played that were older, from 2001 and older, didn't really play that well. As you can see, some of the samples that I showed on this video, the texture was a problem. There were missing textures, and there were several games that didn't want to run at all. So I don't recommend this for retro gaming. Unless you're going to be playing games from the era, you should be fine as long as it's at the lowest setting. Overall, this card is not worth it. A better card option would be a GeForce 3 Ti or the GeForce 4 Ti. So we have come to the end of this video. I want to thank the Major Techie for hosting this year GPU June 3 list. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe.